As the organizer of Centro Ufologico Nazionale's World UFO Symposium since 1993, it is my duty, I think, to express the reasons of the present edition of this event. As you may know, the world's 6 oldest and still active authoritative private UFO study societies are Lumière dans la Nuit magazine in France, Flying Saucer Review, established in 1955, and the British UFO Association in Great Britain, Mutual UFO Network in the United States of America, the Scandinavisk UFO Information in Denmark, and Centro Ufologico Nazionale, CUN, in Italy. As a pioneer organization in the UFO field, Italy's Centro Ufologico Nazionale, CUN, was established in 1967 to study, investigate, divulge, and promote every positive element linked to UFO phenomena with a serious, scientific, and pragmatic approach. CUN's official magazine, UFO, Notiziario di Informazione, was published and distributed also in Italian newsstands for more than 300 issues up to date, and it is still active. Since the 60s, CUN organized countless congresses, national and international congresses in Italy, and the most important were in Riccione in 1967, in Tuscolano Moderno in 1977, in Genoa in 1984, in Milan in 1991, and in Cosenza in 2005. And of course, all the symposia occurred during the last 28 years on Mount Titano with the cooperation of the government of the Republic of San Marino. Considered today a historical international UFO event, CUN's World UFO Symposium started in 1993, and since the beginning it was always hosted yearly by the government of the Republic of San Marino with my general coordination, and considering also its second unexpected edition in the same year, 1995, due to the so-called Roswell oil autopsy case, this is really not the 28th, but the 29th edition of Centro Ufologico Nazionale's World Symposium on Unidentified Flying Objects and Related Subjects, along with the 21st edition of its parallel and complementary World Symposium on Space Exploration and Life in the Cosmos, started in 2000. Since in 2020, the world pandemic does not permit normal congresses to take place, CUN decided in a crash program to organize it as an online World Symposium with delegates from the United States, Russia, China, Germany, Spain, the United Kingdom, Brazil, Argentina, Italy, and San Marino. Unfortunately, Brazil could not be represented due to the coronavirus contagion. Most of the speakers are founders and members, like me, of the World Coalition for Extraterrestrial Contacts, WCEC, a new international organization formed in 2019 by active delegates of more than 30 countries as a consequence of China's initiative aiming at obtaining the United Nations Organization's formal admission of the importance of UFO phenomena. The target of this worldwide group of serious UFO experts, one for each country, presently directed by me due to our latest video conference electoral session, is working all together in order to oblige the United Nations to face the reality of UFO phenomena. In practice, this was attempted in 1978 through the Grenada United Nations delegation. In 2013, after the citizens' hearing on the disclosure event in Washington, D.C., with 10 national delegations, and where I represented Italy. And in 2018 and 2019 by the Chinese United Nations UFO Initiative, at first delayed by the United States-China commercial war, and now completely stopped by the coronavirus planetary contagion. But there are other options, of course, and we are ready for them. And the New World Coalition for Extraterrestrial Contact is determined to go on in the United Nations perspective in any case. This is our mission. The spirit of this 29th edition of our event, labeled Beyond Coronavirus, is to tell the world that the present pandemic is not stopping and will not stop the serious ufologists' research and activity towards our final target, UFO disclosure. For us, Mission Impossible is a concept we never accept. For us, there are no problems, but only proper solutions. So, in a limited period of time, we organized this complex online event, facing this unexpected situation and interacting with new technologies and different know-how. But at last, we made it, only with our personal efforts. And in all this, we had the support of important speakers, in spite of their personal difficulties in this particular moment. In alphabetical order, Massimo Angelucci, CUN General Secretary for Italy, the aerospace expert Daniele Bedini for Italy, Harry Challenger, editor of Flying Saucer Review for Great Britain, the exopolitics journalist Robert Fleischer for Germany, Mrs. Moon Fong of the Hong Kong UFO Club in the name of China's Professor Sang-Shi Lee for Asia, Moscow researcher Stanislav Grinkin, board member of Russia's Cosmopolitan Research Association, CUN member Paolo Guizzardi for Italy, Gary Eseltine, editor of UFO True magazine and vice president of the World Coalition for Extraterrestrial Contact for Great Britain, Roberto Pinotti, president of CUN and of the World Coalition for Extraterrestrial Contact for Italy and San Marino, the United States field investigator and author Donald Schmidt, an expert of the Roswell case and a good and close friend like me of Joseph Allen Hynek, the Galileo of ufology, Spain's researcher and worldwide author and TV star Javier Sierra, Andrea Perez Simondini from Argentina for Latin America, also in the name of Ademar J. Gevaerd, editor of Brazil's Revista UFO and the most important Brazilian ufologist who was unable to prepare and send us his presentation due to the catastrophic contagion situation in his country. We all hope he will be safe and sound and still able to keep on his excellent work in South America. Every speaker's presentation is not only a personal contribution, but also a personal message to the public in order to go on in our world effort since 1947. So this is what we did and are doing. While in the USA, after the United States Navy, also the Pentagon had just admitted the reality of UFO evidence, and the United States Senate Intelligence Committee is aiming to regulate a Pentagon UFO program so that the public is informed of its activities and the country's intelligence branches can more easily share information. Surely the UFO game is not over in spite of this pandemic. And all the ufologists' goal all over the world is and will be, in any case, UFO disclosure. Have a good symposium.